What's up, Taurus? Welcome in. Let's invite our spirit team to this reading. All right, so when I was tapping into your energy, this might be intense, but what I felt kind of immediately was like this sense of screaming into the void. So if this is resonating already, then this is your message. If not, no problem. Um, okay, so if you're still with me, the cards that I drew as the representation of the overall energy was the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So with this like screaming into the void energy, I feel like there is a truth that you are wanting to make right. Some sort of secret, some sort of strategy that you've been working with that you want to tell the world about. It's like you can't hold it in any longer. All right. Can you tell me a little bit more about this, Spirit? So, whatever this is that you want to bring to light has to do with your future. Something that was distracting you. Some sort of group that was distracting you. Something behind the scenes that was making you secretive. And you're kind of leaving this distraction behind for the sake of your future. You want to bring truth to this. You want to shout it from the mountaintops. It's like this desperation energy. This like quickness energy, this like you've been in the dark or you've been operating in the dark for so long that it's just like eating away at your soul and you really, really want to bring this to light. Can you tell me more about this distraction, Spirit? What was this distraction that Taurus was dealing with? We have the Justice card. So what I'm getting from this is that whatever was going on behind the scenes that you want to bring to light has to do with a sense of righting something that was wronged, either a wrong that you did against someone or something someone did against you. And there's an owl in this card. So an owl is quiet. An owl is sort of like a perfect hunter. An owl that observes. Maybe you've been observing something for a long time, and now you have all of the information that you need to bring it to light. You're ready to bring balance into your life for the sake of your future. The owl stands on one leg, also representing balance. The owl can see in the dark, so something that was hidden you can observe now, or is being observed about you, and you want to express it deeply. You want to express it. I can't get away from this like screaming into the void feeling. It's a very heavy emotion. Spirit, can you tell me more about what Taurus wants to bring into balance for the sake of justice? It has to do with something you were resisting, something you were not allowing into your energy, something that you weren't identifying with. Maybe it's something that you identify with now because you are coming out of a distraction phase. Or maybe it's something that you were allowing into your energy that you want to release. It could be a bit of both, because we're talking about balancing the scales here. So often when we're talking about balancing the scales, it's not about black and white, or, you know, let's use our 2024 lingo and call it binary. quantification of whatever has transpired. It's like there's good in the darkness and there's evil in the light. And you're coming to terms with that now. There's been a lot of really complex ideas and feelings that are influencing your mind. This is a very internal, intellect heavy reading, very mind heavy, very voice heavy, something that you've been silent about, you want to scream about now. You want to bring this truth out so badly to bring balance. And I believe it has to do with a group. Maybe a group that was following you or a group that you were following. Spirit, can you tell me more about this group? Okay, we have the Death card. You want to leave this group, or you are leaving this group. And in doing so, you are gaining the opportunity to cleanse yourself and rebirth yourself, to find balance again through choosing this ending, through choosing justice, through choosing truth and exposing what was hidden. You are looking for redemption. You're looking for a new lease on life, where once there was death, now there is life. You're being reborn. You're looking for ascension. Can you tell me more about this Death card? All right, so it's this Five of Wands energy, which I always read as everybody disagreeing about something. A bunch of people who are inexperienced, they're basically still in training, but they're all arguing about who has the right idea about how to go about something. Maybe you are participating in this immature activity, this immature battle of the minds, battle of the wits. And that doesn't have to mean that it's a young or younger age group. It could be any age. It's just the nature of the ability to harness intent, because wands are all about intent. The ability to harness passion, the ability to harness manifestation. And if everybody disagrees, and if everybody's taking somebody else's advice, nothing can happen. It just becomes the act of arguing. And it must have been very frustrating. And so you're choosing to leave this energy behind. Maybe you've gained enough experience now to be enlightened to the fact that it just isn't working. It was a distraction. You're done with this distraction. Maybe because you were trusting the wrong individuals to influence you for your manifestation, looking for advice from a lot of people who didn't really know how to give you advice. You were feeling like you weren't open to ideas from a different source. Maybe it was a bunch of people that you had a lot of history with, and so you trusted them based on the length of time that you knew them, but you weren't allowing other options into your mind. And so it was keeping you stuck. You were part of this fleet in like an army, in like a sort of like a battle, a warlike battle. But you got to the point where you could see it from a higher vantage point. You could see the hidden elements that were occurring in this group. And you decided, enough was enough. I'm done. I'm leaving. End this. Please, God, end this misguided relationship I have with these people. I want to tell the world who I am now. I want to tell the world that I'm looking for my justice and my balance. And I'm feeling kind of emotional right now, so maybe you're hurt by these people. Maybe you're hurt by what you've done. Maybe you're feeling embarrassed or guilty or ashamed. And you've just asked for God to end this. Oh, it's so heavy. You're screaming from into the void, please help me. Give me truth. Give me a better option. Help me balance out my life. Anything else, Spirit, here? Anything else about this secret that Taurus wants to talk about? So you've been screaming into the void, Taurus, looking for answers. And you've gained wisdom. You've gained the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth from God. You've been given that wisdom that you have desired. Like Artemis's owl, who has keen hearing and keen sight and is pinpoint accurate in how she hunts. You're not relying on immature opinions from people around you. You're now looking to a higher power to give you your answers. And it's been painful. It's been hard. It's been kind of crushing your soul because it's people that you have history with, is what I'm getting. It's very difficult to admit to ourselves sometimes that the people we've trusted aren't the best people to go to when we're in need sometimes. Sometimes the best thing to do is to let go of them because we're at a new phase in our life. And that can be really hard to do. But Taurus, you are gaining wisdom from Spirit. You're gaining wisdom from a higher power. And your higher power is telling you that you need to air out your dirty laundry. And you're feeling it deep in your soul. Like a Lovecraftian novel. Like this doom energy I keep feeling. And I'm not laughing to put you down. It's just you know, it's so heavy. If we ain't laughing, we're crying. So if you're feeling extremely heavy right now, Taurus, I hope you can find something that brings you peace. And it sounds to me like in this reading that the peace that will that what will bring you peace is speaking that truth, whatever that truth may be for you, about what you're leaving behind, about this new phase in your life where you're gaining wisdom from your higher power. Spirit, can you tell me more about what you have spoken to Taurus about? Okay, so we have double confirmation of the Five of Wands. Yep. So Spirit has kind of given you the bird's eye view about this group of people that you've been seeking wisdom in, and telling you that they only have their own level, their own dimensional level of understanding. And where you're headed, where you should be headed, is at a higher level than they are able to comprehend. And so you can't rely on them anymore to give you the answers you seek. You must seek them from a higher source, a higher power. And Taurus, while you may feel empty and sad, this is a beautiful time for you. We all go through sections of our life where we have to learn something different. We have to engage with life in a new way, and it can be really uncomfortable change is difficult. And for you, Taurus, it's built into your nature that change is very hard for you. You're a very loyal sign. And time is important to you. So having these people in your life that you have devoted so much energy to and your loyalty to them is really hard for you to separate from. And so be gentle with yourself as you move through this time, and be proud of yourself for reaching to that higher power for wisdom. You don't have to do anything to these people except not trust them over your higher power. They may not understand what you do. They might have opinions about it, but it doesn't matter, Taurus. This depth of emotion, this desperation for truth to come out is important for you to embrace, because holding on to things that do not represent our soul, identities that do not represent our soul, lies that prevent us from being in our highest good are what tears us apart. So please be gentle with yourself. Take the time you need to formulate the truth in the right way, and you'll be just fine. You have made the choice to leave behind these energies that have confused you, have distracted you from your future that you truly deserve and want. And you are finding justice. And sometimes those scales include karma for ourselves as well. But open your arms and open your heart. Allow whatever will be to be, and trust in God. And you will do just fine, Taurus. So thank you for joining me for this message, and I wish you so much love and healing. Be good to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Keep praying and seeking God, and you'll do great, okay, Taurus? With all the love in my heart, I appreciate you joining me, and if this message resonated and it helped you, please say thank you to Spirit by giving a like, a subscribe, or comment if you'd like to be part of the conversation. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care, Taurus. Bye.